Garvey, get 'em.
Here we go again in circles. I think I heard it all. We've been here before, but we need something more. Something more.
Unleash the beast.
Something more. What you said, I can't hear 'cause you ain't talking about nothing. 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 What you talking about? Baby talking about the same old thing. I'ma have to call a foul in the game. What you talking about?
Come on,
no
dude.
money, now you all OG. Talking about it's all eyes on me. Ain't talking about nothing. Let me get you count money to the ceiling. Difference between us like at least a couple million. It's four cars, pretty girls everywhere you go. Yeah, I heard it 30 times on the radio. Louboutin ain't gon' pay you for that bragging. And Donatella probably never heard your album. Yeah, they probably about to label me a hater, but I know these people greater than the songs they created. It's little homies in the hood regurgitate, and everybody watching thinking that you made it. The truth is, for a few designer labels and a little bit of paper, like you 12 years slaving. Hey, but you ain't Lapita, so why you beat up and pushing people to lean on a double cup in a seizure? It sound like you put your feet up. Still a slave and money can't buy your freedom, partner. Here we go again in circles. I think I heard it all. We've been here before, but we need something more. Something more. Something more. What you said, I can't hear 'cause you ain't talking about nothing. 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 What you talking about? Baby talking about the same old thing. I'ma have to call a foul in the game. What you talking about? A little money, now you all OG. Talking about it's all eyes on me. And tell me why the song's on in my car. Get a radio. Why the song on in my gym? What they saying? Man, the song stuck in my head. I still don't know what y'all saying. Let me do this. I'ma be a straight shooter. Hey, we was made in his image while we so Judas. Talking real like we at the last supper, throwing money at these women, make it rain in the summer. I ain't advertising brands on the radio. They expensive and I know they ain't gon' pay me for it. Telling kids to go and get for the bit that they probably never get. But I talk about it every song. And every song talking about they selling work on every corner. Don't talk about the laws taking kids away from mamas. Don't talk about your homie in the trauma 'cause he shot him. Or what about your young boy messing up the product? They don't talk about the bond money that they ain't had. And everybody snitch on everybody in the jam. They don't talk about the pain. They don't talk about the struggle. How they turned to the Lord when they ran into trouble. I'ma talk about it. I don't care if the world try to swallow me. I turn my back to them, tell them all follow me. I know you gon' label me a hater, but inside you are greater than the songs you create, man. Here we go again.
Unleash the beast. Say it. Great, say it.
We've been here before, but we need something more. Something more. Something more. What you said, I can't hear 'cause you ain't talking about nothing. 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 What you talking about? Baby talking about the same old thing. I'ma have to call a foul in the game. What you talking about? A little money, now you all OG. Talking about it's all eyes on me. Ain't talking about nothing. I'm riding around and I'm getting it. They ride around pretending. I've been had it, I've been done it. I promise that it's all empty. They say they riding Bugattis. Might put some babies through college. Quit trying to act like the trap is cool, 'cause we tired of hearing that garbage. Hey, bags white, price of lean. I've been on dope boys since a teen, but this ain't what we meant to be. And y'all don't make no sense to me. You pump faking, ain't shooting, ain't killing, ain't doing. Had them things you say you doing. But 116 we stay true and ain't dope dealing, ain't coke pimping. Talking about my own folk killing. We on that Jesus soul healing. So serious, go realers, wild angry, can't tame us. Been changed, can't change us. 116, you can't shame us. Live that truth, you can't blame us. Save off the block. In his song, you say gangster, but he not. Say he making money, cashing big checks.
Nice pass.
While his chain leaving green on his neck. I'm not impressed.
Sweet highlight, man. beast.
Real, recognize real, introduce yourself. Careful with that cannon, boy, you might just shoot yourself. Somebody wake them, tell them to stop faking before they end up lying in the woods, buck naked. These killers full of them demons. While you pretending you Scarface, you ain't real.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon from the flight deck. We're cruising at 37,000 feet. We just passed over the coast. We'll be beginning our descent in about 30 minutes. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you to America.
Yeah. I was made in America, land of the free, home of the brave. And right up under your nose, you might see a sex slave being traded. And would do anything for the money. Boy, mama might sell her babies. Sell porn, sell pills, anything to pay the bills, anything to bring that paper. Gotta scratch that itch, gotta scratch them ticks. Ain't rich, but I might be. And I'ma shoot these flicks, I'ma turn these tricks, anything for a slight fee. Yeah, made in America. Mama told me that I belong here. Had to earn our stripes, had to learn our rights, had to fight for a home here. But I wouldn't know a thing about that. All I know is drugs and rap. I probably could have been some kind of doctor instead of holding guns and crack. I was born in the mainland, great-grandpa from a strange land. He was stripped away and given bricks to lay. I guess you could say he a slave hand, but I was made in America, so I don't know a thing about that. All I know is Uncle Sam looking for me, working on his corner, so I know I gotta pay tax. Getting paid in America, I was raised in America, and this is all I ever known. If I'm wrong, then you better come save me, America. Welcome to 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 America. Man, I die for America. I served my time for America. Got shot back, went to war, got back, and ain't nobody give a jack in America. I could've lost my life, why I lost my wife? I can't even get right in my homeland. Cold sweats, whole text, paranoid, looking out for a threat in my own land. I was trained in America. How they get up in the planes in America? Flew them right into the buildings, taking out some buildings. People getting killed in America. And I'm still in America. Though America ain't feeling me, I went to war for this country. Turned around, came home, and you drilling me? When y'all free here, saying you don't wanna be here, well, you probably couldn't breathe here if I didn't load a couple magazines here. Y'all just complain in America. I'm jumping out of military planes from America. Hey, I was made in America. That's why I'm out here saving America. I got a brother in the cemetery now cause he wanted y'all safe. And everybody want the freedom, but nobody want to hear about face. We bled for America, to keep y'all fed in America. But what's the point of talking? A lot of y'all don't really even care, America. Welcome to America. Welcome to America. Welcome to America.